parents had a business, so I was just like, so you knew a little bit of the ins and outs. But again, I think at college, you're never taught how to run a business or anything like that. You are the blind leading the blind.
Yeah.
And when you've worked with a corporate kind of company like Glenby, you're taught certain things. But again, I was young. And I thought, oh, do you know what? Let's do this. We can do it. And I think it was, almost the niceness of going to choose all your interior, buying your furniture. I was so hooked on all that. I don't think, and I think because you're working all the time anyway, it was no different. It was just a different premises. And that's how I took it. But then it was all the extra little bits that, going to buy stock, doing this. I used to do orders all the time anyway when I was at Rackham's. But it was then having to do it for yourself, and that was different.
So when you first started then, was it just you, or did you go straight into having a team?
So it was myself, it was just myself. And then very quickly I had to get a hairdresser in. So I was doing the beauty because I just couldn't do both. And then we had a full-time hairdresser with me, probably I think a couple of months into it. And then that's how it stayed. And then my premises was one beauty room and one room for like where I did all the hairdressing. Mm-hmm. And then we started to get like different kinds of treatments because, in our industry has progressed so much.
Totally.
Oh my goodness. I mean, to see 3 generations on how it's actually changed is amazing in so many ways. So we outgrew that property in one way, but what we ended up doing was the back of the property, I actually extended into the back and we made more beauty rooms in the back, made the hairdressing section a little bit bigger, and that we outgrew as well as the number of staff increased. And then we had a downstairs, so we made that into a beauty room, but that was more exclusive. It was much larger. We did all body treatments down there, and gosh, remember the Slender Tone, Susan? We did Slender Tone, and oh my God, yeah. They're all blasts from the past, but yes, we used to do all those kind of treatments, and that's how we progressed. But and I think being one of the first Asian girls to start in our industry, that was very hard. And, I did feel for my parents because hair and beauty, it was almost an industry that people frowned upon. It was like...
Well, I think it's one of... Even now, I don't think... And possibly it's us that should be shouting about the amount of training that you do, because I mean, the training you did and the training I did, when I trained, there wasn't the amount of beauty therapists, lecturers around. So I got trained by physiotherapists, by, it was people coming outside of the industry in to teach us. So, a lot of it was, we were following a lot, like similar to like a nursing degree kind of thing. Yeah.